Welcome everybody to the MHP Arena. We are in Stuttgart, Germany for this afternoon's Bundesliga game week 31 action between Stuttgart and Werder Bremen. Stuttgart come into this one in 5th place, currently out of the Champions League spots after Hoffenheim leapfrogged them with a win yesterday. Stuttgart will be back in the top 4 if they can pick up points this afternoon. Werder Bremen's issues are at the other end of the table. They currently sit in 15th place, but not yet out of the relegation. Once they are 5 points above the relegation playoffs, 7 points above the automatic drop zone spots. So Stuttgart hoping to pick up 3 points to get back in those Champions League spots. Werder Bremen with just like that little cushion above the relegation places. We're around about 3 or 4 minutes away from kick-off. The teams are just about to join us here in the MHP Arena. It's a lovely day here in Stuttgart. Sun is shining, around about 20 degrees. And there's around about 60,000 people in the MHP this afternoon, hoping the majority to cheer Stuttgart back into those Champions League spots. Head coach for Stuttgart, Sebastian Hoeneß, has gone with the following start 11. In goal is number 33, Alexander Nubel. Number 22 is Lorenz Assignon. Number 14 is Lucas Jacques. 23 is Dan Zagadou. Number 7 is Maximilian Mittelstadt. 30 is Kema Andresch. Number 6 is Angelo Stiller. 18, Jamie Leveling. 26 is Dennis Undav. Number 11 is Bilal El Kanous. And number 8 is Thiago Thomas. For the visitors, plagued by injury in Daniel Thune's team, but he has gone with this afternoon. In goal is the number 30, Mio Backhouse. Number 31 is Karim Koulibaly. Number 5 is Amos Piper. 4 is Nicholas Stark. 2, Olivier Daman. Number 14 is Sana Leno. Number 6 is Jens Stagger. Number 3 is Yukinari Sugawara. 18, Cameron Puertas Castro. Number 20 is Romano Schmidt. And 19 is Jovan Milosevic. Substitutes for the home side: Fabian Bredlow, Ramon Hendricks, Josh Wagnerman, Julian Chabot, Chris Furyk, Atakan Karazor, Nicholas Narty, Emedin Demirivic and Badruddin Bouanani. And for the visitors it is Marcus Kolke, Isaac Schmidt, Mick Schmetcher, Maximilian Wober, Patrice Kovic, Samuel Mbangula, Justin Nijma, Salim Musa and Victor Boniface. Just about ready to get going here. Stuttgart are in their traditional all-white with a little bit of red trim here and there. They've got a red band across the chest. Werder Bremen are in, let's go with bottle green this afternoon with some bronze trim here and there. Your officials this afternoon. Referee is Mr. Christian Dingert, and on the VAR is Arne Arnink. About 2/3 of the pitch still in bright sunshine as we prepare to get going. The shadow is cast from the main stand. Our vantage position here across this bottom third of the pitch, and we are underway. Match day 31 in the Bundesliga as we hit the business end of the season. Stuttgart are defending the goal away to our left and have early possession. Knocked back to the goalkeeper, Nubel. Nubel locks it long. Looks for Thiago Thomas. He's picked up right hand side at the penalty area. Early chance. Defender had to get it away. It was Nicholas Stark with a defensive header. Bright start for Stuttgart. Once again the ball is back with the goalkeeper. Stuttgart back outside the top 4, as I mentioned, after Hoffenheim's win earlier in the weekend. We've just seen Schalke finish off a 3-2 win at Paderborn this afternoon. That game finished literally moments ago. Werder Bremen run a little risk trying to get out from the back. And Niklas Stark ended up nutmegging the Stuttgart forward on the edge of his own penalty area. I think more by luck than judgment. The ball's back to the goalkeeper Backhouse, who rolls it out to Piper. And eventually Bremen just go long. And it's picked up in the centre circle and Stuttgart come forward. Angelo Stella. Out onto the left-hand side is El Canouse. El Canouse getting the start today. The Moroccan. Lorenz Assignon. Long ball played forward for the run of Assignon. Good adventure from the right back there. But his flicked header has gone all the way through to Mio Bakus. Bremen come forward, left hand side. Koulibaly with a run is fouled. Löweling had 2 or 3 nibbles there at Karim Koulibaly. There's a little nutmeg on Assignon as well. 2 nutmegs in the first 3 minutes here. Ball into the feet of Sané Linen. Last touch comes off a Stuttgart player. And it will be a throw in on the halfway line to Werder Bremen. Daniel Thune looking smart. He's got a nice white hoodie on this afternoon, the Bremen head coach. Prowling his technical area. Bremen just coming into the game a little bit the last minute or so. Out onto the left hand side for Olivier Damas. All switched to the far wing and eventually dropped off to Amos Piper and across to Niklas Stark. Niklas Stark goes back to his goalkeeper Backhouse. Backhouse all in yellow this afternoon, away to our right hand side. He's going to get another touch here as Bremen gradually sink deeper and deeper into their own half. And in the end Backhouse just goes long. Over on the far side, touched by Zagadou. It was a poor one. Bremen on the attack here. Corner of the penalty area, low cross in from Milosevic. Might have been Daman actually put the ball in, was looking for the run of Milosevic but was too close to the goalkeeper. And it's out for a throw-in on the far side to Stuttgart. 5 minutes gone here, no score. Stuttgart 0. Bremen 0. Ball is with Lucas Jacques. Across to Zagadou. Onto Mittelstadt. Stuttgart forced into a couple of hurried passes down below us. Zagadou just not quite settled yet. Just a 4th Bundesliga start for the Frenchman. And he has a shooting opportunity. It's blocked. Rebound over the top. Huge chance for Bremen. Head in hand stuff. It's Sané Linen with the shot. He's had 2 bites of the cherry as well. Good adventure from Daman. Ball was pulled back 16 yards out. Linen has 1 drive which was blocked by the legs of Zagadou. It's come back to the Belgian, and his second one is over the top. Wasted opportunities in the first 6 minutes for Werder Bremen. Long ball played forward, straight through to the goalkeeper Alex Nubel for Stuttgart. He rolls it out to the feet of Lucas Jacques. inexperienced central defensive partnership this afternoon. Lucas Jacques is just making his 12th appearance in the Bundesliga. Has played in 8 Europa League games for Stuttgart. But just 22 years of age, playing alongside Dan Axel Zagadou. Ball's back with New Bell, who has to go long with the clearance. Towards Thiago Thomas. He's beaten in the air by Stark. Demand tidies up and goes back to his goalkeeper Backhouse. Played into the feet of Senelinen. Forced back again by Stuttgart. Left-footed hurried clearance from Backhouse. And he has a chance for Bremen on the turn. Is Schmidt. Roman Schmidt. Edge of the penalty area. Cuts inside. Can he get his shot off? He can't. He had 2 options. Bremen have kept it alive though. Left-hand side. Olivier Demand. Crossing opportunity. Cross comes in. It's headed on. Oh, and it's just wide of the far post. It's a little glancing header from Jens Stager who'd got in. Jens Stager gave it the eyebrows. And I tell you what, the keeper's not sure that's dropping wide. Alex Newbell cut a concerned figure as he watched that drop beyond the far post. Daniel Thune will be delighted with the start Bremen have made here. 8 minutes on the clock, no goals. But Bremen looking lively here in the afternoon sunshine. There's a foul. Bit of a clumsy challenge by Karim Koulibaly. It's Jamie Löweling with the man who was fouled. Free kick. Is taken quickly, not particularly well looked after by Stuttgart. You have the ball back with Stiller. Stiller goes for the big switch out to the left-hand side. And Löweling, who's out on that left wing currently. Löweling. To Elkanus. Mittelstadt. He's supporting. Throw in. Stuttgart. Edge of the penalty area. Löweling. Got support. Edge of the penalty area again. Come out and dress. And a shot comes in. A bit of a wild one from Lucas Jacques. It's not the best decision you've ever seen. And it's way over the top and out for a goal kick. Taken short by Bremen. Cleared away by Backhouse. One high up the pitch by Stuttgart, but then Koulibaly just knocks it long. Picked up by Lucas Jacques. Bremen fans having a bounce away to our left-hand side. It's a sea of green behind that goal. Looking to support their team onto a precious point or 3 this afternoon at the MHP. Ball is back with Alex Newbell. On loan from Bayern Munich. The goalkeeper. Ever present this season for Stuttgart in goal in the Bundesliga. Assignon. Turns away. Drops it back into Zagadou. Kama Andres comes deep. Poor ball from Stiller. It's one back from Bremen. And here come Bremen on the charge. Left-hand side. Little 1-2 edge of the penalty area. Linnen was the man forward again. It's played out to that right-hand side. Tackle is made. Still Bremen come. Eventually it's won back by Stuttgart, and Löweling releases Thiago Thomas right hand side. Thomas comes in field looking for support, slips but manages to find Mittelstadt. Kema Andres comes out to Lucas Jacques infield to Bilal Elkanous, who wanted too much time on the ball and had his pocket picked there by Jens Stagger. Bremen can't use the ball going forward. Poor pass. Stuttgart have it back. We've played 12 minutes. Scoreless. Stuttgart 0, Werder Bremen 0. Ball played forward. Shooting chance. Edge of the box. Struck over the top. Dennis Undav is the man. Stuttgart skipper had us pinged from 22 yards out with his right foot. 18 Bundesliga goals for Dennis Undav this season. 22 in total. Had a very good year. Second in the Bundesliga goal scoring charts behind Harry Kane. 1-2, Löweling to Thomas, looked for Elkanous. Ball played out into the shade on this side where Sugawara goes up the line. Kema Andres wins it back. Elkanous with another poor touch. Works hard to get the tackle in though, and the final touch came off Amos Piper, and it's a throw-in on the left-hand side for Stuttgart. Stuttgart build out from the back with Lucas Jacques. Jacques just swaps passes with Assignon. Kema Andres comes deep to get it. Ball into the feet of Stiller. Stiller out to Mittelstadt. Elkanous. Centre circle is Jacques. Moves it on to Stiller. Chance now for Stuttgart to put the ball into the penalty area. Oh, it's in a great area. And maybe Thiago Thomas should do better with that. It's arrived at the striker's feet. 8 yards from goal. I don't know if he really anticipated the defender missing it. Niklas Stark couldn't get a touch on it for Bremen. And Thiago Thomas just let it bounce off his left leg and straight through to the goalkeeper. Chance goes begging for Stuttgart. Big diagonal as Bremen attack. Left hand side. Dropped off by the man to Lehmann. He looks for the run of Romano Schmidt. Romano Schmidt, the Austrian, was never getting on the end of that. Bit of a double movement, and by the time he paused and went again, the ball was overhit and is out for a goal kick to Stuttgart. Taking short, Nubel will then clear right-footed and long. Undav challenges. Bremen win it back. Bit of a wasted pass by Sonner Linen out onto that right-hand side. Stuttgart can pick it back and come forwards. Angelo Stiller. Assignon. Undav round the corner. Thomas is making the run. The defender got across Koulibaly. And it's out for a corner kick to Stuttgart. Right hand side. Be the first corner of the kick of the game here for the Swabians. And it's going to be swung in by Maximilian Mittelstadt. left-footed. Good on the set piece. Into the 6-yard box, bounces around. There's a load of bodies go to ground. It's hacked clear by a Bremen defender. Everybody is up and clears the box. Stuttgart in possession. Assignon goes on the overlap and run, but the cross comes in. Keeper comes. Well read that time by Mio Backhouse. The 22-year-old goalkeeper makes a good claim for Bremen. Backhouse just missed one game this season in the Bundesliga. Spent a little bit of time with FC Volendam, but now made the Bremen goalkeeping job his own. 17 gone scoreless. Ball is back at the feet of the Stuttgart goalkeeper, Alexander Nübel. Little triangle on this right-hand side for Stuttgart. Come out and dress then. Just lofts it up the line. Not a great ball. It's won back originally by Bremen. And then Koulibaly wins a throw-in for the away side. Seen a replay of the mild chaos after that corner kick. Bremen on the attack. Now they've got to overlap and run. Shooting chance. Ball played to the edge of the box. Shot comes in. 1-0. It's a great finish. Swept home by Jens Stager. The underdogs are in front. I think the VAR might just have to check the overlapping run. Originally, maybe Cameron Puertas had just straight into an offside position to the naked eye, but that will be checked. But as it stands, Jens Stager, the Dane, the captain of Bremen, has swept them in front here. Let's just see. Oh no, the right back's played him on. Lucas Jacques has not held his line particularly well at all for Stuttgart. It's Yukinari Sugawara with the pullback. Sugawara gets the assist. And Bremen have hit the front here. "19 minutes on the clock. And this was not in the script for Stuttgart. Jens Stager with an 11th Bundesliga goal of the season for the captain. It is Stuttgart 0, Werder Bremen 1. Really nice finish, swept home from about 16 yards out. After the pull back from Sugawara. Sugawara, it's his 6th assist of the season, gets involved in the goals, does Yukinari Sugawara, the Japanese. What have Stuttgart got in response to going a goal down? Can't really say that wasn't deserved for Werder Bremen. Wasn't much in it, but it certainly contributed to the opening 20 here. Chance for Thiago Thomas, edge of the box. El Canus, back to Thomas, left foot over the crossbar from the Portuguese. 19 yards out, left-footed drive, but always rising. And Mio Backhouse was confident it was going over the top. Seeing a replay of that goal, it's a really good finish. Just steered it home. Didn't lash at it. Passed it into the bottom left-hand corner of Alexander Nubel's goal. Celebrations down on the Bremen bench. Daniel Thune and his coaching staff. Stuttgart come forward, right hand side. Assignon drops it back into Lucas Jacques. It was Lucas Jacques who got his defensive line all wrong there for Stuttgart. He was the one playing Sugawara on. Assignon down the right hand side, crossing chance. Good ball in, header. Oh, what a save! Great save from Backhouse. The header is straight at him. It was Bilal El Khanous with a header. Maybe not known for his aerial prowess. It's a good ball in from Assignon. And El Khanous is 8 yards out. Powerful header straight at the goalkeeper. But a strong left hand from Mio Backhouse turns it over the crossbar. Preserves Bremen's lead. Corner kick Stuttgart. Mittelstadt in towards the near post. Backhouse this time gets a two-handed punch on it. Cleared. Mittelstadt swings it back in. It's headed up in the air by a Bremen defender. Backhouse tries to prevent it crossing the byline for a corner, but can't do so. And Stuttgart just applying a little bit of pressure now to the Bremen goal. Corner comes in, half cleared, nearly drops for Andres. Assignon considers the shot. Ball into the penalty area. Picked up left hand side. El Khanous, corner of the box. Still El Khanous. Dropped the shoulder, deflection on the shot. Shot came in from Zagadou. Deflected over the top by Senna-Linen. And it's another corner kick to Stuttgart. 4 corners now, the last 3 in quick succession for D. Roten. And Mittelstadt this time is prevented taking it, as the referee wants to speak to a couple of players in there. Sugawara is one. Angelo Stiller the other. Angelo Stiller was a scorer against Hamburg the last time Stuttgart played here at the MHP in the Bundesliga. Cross into the near post. Hooked away by Milosevic for Bremen. Stuttgart will build out from the back. Lucas Jacques onto El Khanous towards Thiago Thomas. Thomas drives down the right hand channel, puts a cross in, defended by Bremen. It's another corner kick. In fact, it's gone out for a throw-in, which Stuttgart take quickly. Some good footwork by El Khanous, right down by the corner flag, and this time it will be a corner. El Khanous challenged down there by Olivier Deman. Stuttgart fans rise in response. Stuttgart piling up the corners. Mittelstadt again. And this time it's too close to Backhouse, who comes and claims. It's a couple of times that Mio Backhouse has come and taken the pressure off his side with a good claim. Just seeing the replay of the save from the El Khanous header. It was a good stop. Big, strong left hand from the 22-year-old. 26 minutes on the clock here at the MHP. Stuttgart 0, Werder Bremen 1. Throw in. 5 yards inside their own half for Bremen. Olivier Daman looks long up the line. Bremen pick up the second ball. Koulibaly just drops it into Stark. Stark across to Sugawara. Has a run from Puertes. Puertes. Not seen too much of Cameron Puertes so far in an attacking sense. Koulibaly. Go back in field to Stark. Stark just moves it on to Piper. And out to Sugawara. Good possession for Bremen, just moving Stuttgart around, making the Stuttgart forwards chase here. Koulibaly. His ball up the line is intercepted by Lawrence Assignon, but only out for a throw-in. 3 points here would take Bremen up to 11th in the table. Give them a huge old gap back to St. Pauli, sitting in the playoff spot in 16th. I would offer the suggestion that they're just about safe. With 3 points today. And they lead 1-0 here. 19th minute. Strike by the Danish skipper Jens Stagger. The difference between the two sides. Stuttgart are in possession. In the centre circle with Zagadou. Out to Mittelstadt. Bremen's turn to get the high press on this time. Send Stuttgart back to the goalkeeper. Ball picked up by Stiller. Here's a chance for Stuttgart. Left hand side. Defender just did enough. Löverling scampers across to the far corner flag. Keeps the ball in play. Is then challenged by Piper. Throw in, taken quickly. Mittelstadt. Kemmer Andres makes the run just to create some space for the cross. Headed away, good defending. I think it was Jens Stagger in there helping out at the other end this time. Jackis to Zagadou. Stuttgart 40 yards from goal. Bit of space on the left hand side for Max Mittelstadt. Out to Löverling. Löverling's going to cut in field. Kemmer Andres. Oh, it's fouled, surely, yeah. It's a poor tackle. Bit needless, that too. Foul was on Angelo Stiller. And it was Cameron Puertas, the Spaniard, who just came in from behind Angelo Stiller and has conceded this free kick in a dangerous place. It is about 2 yards outside the penalty area. 6 or 7 yards right of the post. And a shooting opportunity which Bilal Al-Khanous and Max Mittelstadt are both eyeing up. Favours the right footer. But it's going to be Mittelstadt. Deflection. Good save. Backhouse. Little nick off the wall. Could easily have wrong-footed Mia Backhouse. But he adjusted his feet. Patted the ball down in front of himself. And then clutched it to his chest as Angelo Stiller closed in looking for a rebound. Little break in play here as Backhouse is just stretching out. Maybe he's, I don't know what he's stretching out. Hamstrings, possibly. He kind of slipped. The little deflection as he tried to change direction. He lost his footing from underneath him. So he's just stretching something. Looks like he's going to be okay. We're going to restart with a drop ball at the feet of the goalkeeper. And we've played 31 and a half minutes here. It's Stuttgart 0. Werder Bremen 1. Bremen lose out in a bad area. Stuttgart haven't made the most of that. Koulibaly's done well to clear up the left-hand side. Bremen, for all the world, looked like they had to create a chance there as they'd overplayed it out from the back. But still alive, Löweling looking for support. Has Mittelstadt with him. Mittelstadt into the penalty area towards the back post. It's overhit. Will be kept in on this right-hand side, down by the corner flag by El Kanouche. El Kanouche rolls it back into Jacques. Kema Andres picks it up. Wide to El Kanouche. Cross in. It's not a bad ball in. Cleared away at the back post. Sugawara doing the defending. And Bremen can break. Left-hand side, Milosevic. Into the Stuttgart half. He's got support. Support is from Puertas. Puertas with a cross. Defended well. Kema Andres was back there. Got enough on the ball just to take the sting out of the cross. And it rolls through to the goalkeeper, Alexander Nubel. Stuttgart bring it forward. Stiller onto Andres. One more to Lucas Jacques. Assignon, who does like a gallop down this right-hand side, does the Frenchman. Assignon. Infield to Jacques, back to Stiller. On to Dan Axel Zagadou. Jacques. Disciplined defending from Bremen. Little 1-2. And the two defenders do well. The keeper's got to come and get that. Which is, I think, what Nicholas Stark is now telling him. Stark, from just on the edge of his 6-yard box, had to clear it away for a throw-in, when really the keeper should have come and claimed. A little bit of indecision there from Backhouse. For the first time, he's been pretty confident coming to claim a couple of crosses so far this afternoon. Zagadou's lost out. And Zagadou will be going in the book when this passage of play comes to a halt, with Bremen on the attack. Fuertes has support from Sugawara. Cross comes in over the crossbar. Saved by Alexander Nubel. Sugawara goes to ground. Just see if the referee is going to show a yellow card for that off the ball incident earlier on. Just trying to see who was fouled there. The player stayed down. Zagadou lost out. It's Olivier Deman who was away, and then as he played the ball infield, Zagadou brought him down off the ball. Starker played in Sugawara, who's a good drive actually. Doesn't look like there is any ramifications for that foul. In fact, I think the foul was on Romano Schmidt rather than Olivier Deman. It's going to be a corner kick though to Bremen. Everyone's up. Ball into the penalty area. Headed clear. Bremen have it back. Left-hand side. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Headed away by Zagadou. A big thick black headband on as Dan Axel Zagadou. Thrown to Werder Bremen in the hands of the Belgian Olivier Deman. Taken short. Assignon just gets a toe end on the ball. Deman takes it through and again, gets it back. Thought about putting the left-footed cross in. Wants to throw in, but the final touch there, as the challenge came in off Thiago Thomas, came back off Deman. And it's a throw in to Stuttgart. Bremen looking for just a 4th away Bundesliga win of the season. Haven't had a great record away from home. Have picked up most of their points in Bremen. Stuttgart lost just twice here in the Bundesliga. We're in danger here today. And Bremen on the attack again. A little bit of space. Stagger comes out to the left-hand side. And Koulibaly is then switched to the other flank. Here's a chance for Stagger. Ball in the penalty area from Sugawara. And Nubel had to stretch at his back post to claim the cross, and then nearly took it out for a corner kick. It does well. Now has the ball at his feet. All in pink is Alexander Nubel. Nice shade of cerise possibly. Lucas Jacques goes across his own penalty area to Zagadou. That's a good ball. Breaks the lines, but on the half turn, Dennis Undav couldn't link up with Thiago Thomas. Undav has been pretty quiet today as well. And one shot pretty early on that flew over the crossbar, but that's about it from Dennis Undav. Zagadou and Nubel just swap passes. As Stuttgart slow it down again in their own penalty area. Because Jacques was looking for a ball forward, couldn't find one. Bilal El Khanous has had to drop deep. Turns it back to Stiller. Out to the left-hand side, and Löweling turns away from his man. Gets up that left-hand side. Sugawara is the man in pursuit. Drops it off to Kema Andres. Andres into the feet of Thomas. Thomas spins away into the penalty area. Really good challenge by Piper. Amos Piper does well. And then the ball ricochets through to the goalkeeper Backhouse. It's a good turn from Thiago Thomas. Excellent bit of defending. Frustration down there for Sebastian Hoeneß. Ball is out on the right-hand side for a throw into Bremen. In fact, the throw-in's got to Stuttgart, much to the displeasure of Cameron Puertas. 6 minutes left till the break. Maximilian Mittelstadt moves it on to Löweling, goes for the overlapping run, swings the cross in, and the keeper comes again. Done that well today, Backhouse. And a really good clearance from Backhouse for Romano Schmidt to chase. It's Milosevic left-hand side. Milosevic drops it in field to Schmidt. Schmidt loses out though. Assignon was stronger. Stuttgart bring it forward, but not a real pace. El Khanous on the half turn. Loads of space out here. Down the right-hand side into the penalty area comes Stuttgart. Ball just recycled back to El Khanous. Cross comes in. It's a deep one. Sugawara wasn't sure where he was. Just helped it over to that far side where Löweling picks it up. For Stuttgart, Jamie Löweling rolls the ball under his foot twice. Tries to drive down the outside of Sugawara. The Japanese sticks with him. Cross to the back post. Headed away. Good defending. It's Nicholas Stark who got ahead on that. Kema Andres is challenged. Bremen win it back. Long ball. Bremen on the attack. And he has a chance. Might be a one-on-one here. Zagadou's done well. Still an opportunity. Shooting chance. Get the shot off. He's put it over. Jovan Milosevic was one-on-one with Zagadou. Chopped inside the defender who slipped. And then really took too many touches. Should have got the shot off with his right. Came back onto his left. Just trying to shape it into the far corner of Alexander Nubel's goal. And he's just sent it out too far wide of the post. It never came back in time. That's a chance for Jovan Milosevic. But the Serbian couldn't capitalise. It remains 1-0 to Diverdarama. Three minutes of the 45 left to play here. Jens Stagger's just taken a little blow in the face. Accidentally coming together with Angelo Stella. We are back underway pretty quickly though. Ball at the feet of Zagadou. Zagadou, who slipped there, could have proved costly, got away with it. Long ball up the left hand side. Header won by Nicholas Stark. Stuttgart have it back, and there's a foul. Taken quickly though by Stuttgart towards the edge of the box. Cleared away by Bremen. Kemar Andres into the feet of Thiago Thomas. Now Jacques, a little bit of space for El Canus. Nice swaps passes, he's gone to ground. Let's look at a Maradona spin in the box there. Didn't take the ball with him, then hit the deck. Nothing doing in terms of a penalty. Bremen happy just to clear the lines. Where it's picked back up 10 yards inside his own half by Dan Zagadou. Out to Mittelstadt. Mittelstadt will drive into the Bremen half and then give it to Jamie Löweling. Back to Dan Zagadou. Jackets. Stuttgart just trying to fashion one opportunity before half time. Into the penalty area. Löweling had made the run. Thiago Thomas. It's won back by Assignon. He has a chance. Little back heel at the near post by Löweling. Defender got across. Amos Piper was the man covering. And that's half a chance for Stuttgart. Thiago Thomas did really well to win the ball back. Assignon with a low cross. Löweling with the attempted back heel flick at the near post. But Piper was there to corner kick to Stuttgart. Taken quickly, Mittelstadt to the edge of the penalty area. Cross comes in by Andres. Headed away at the back post by Sugawara. Back to Kemar Andres with a shot from distance. Not sure that was well advised. It's El Canus who's had the drive. It's out for a goal kick to Bremen. Neo Backhouse with those green and black flags of Bremen in the background. It'll just take us enough time to get this back in play as we are in the shadow of half time here in the MHP. Long ball is missed by everyone in the centre circle and collected by Jacques for Stuttgart. Thiago Thomas picks it up. Stays out on this right hand side, just the Portuguese. Back in field to Mittelstadt. Edge of the penalty area, shooting opportunity. Little 1-2. Shot comes in. Oh, it's just wide. It's Angelo Stiller in the penalty area. First time effort, it's not far away at all. The 7-foot crocodile mascot behind the goal thought that was in. Hands on his snout, but it's gone just wide. Probably the closest that Stuttgart have come in that first half. We are into 2 minutes added on. We've played one of them. Bremen just trying to inch their way towards half time. Really good tackle by Sugawara. Puates twists and turns. Goes to ground, doesn't get anything off the referee. Ball is played back to the goalkeeper, Backhouse. Backhouse is just going to knock it long, where Schmidt will challenge and lose out. Koulibaly coming together. And now also Romano Schmidt has stayed down after tangling with Lucas Jacques. Romano Schmidt, the Austrian, is back on his feet pretty quickly. Game's back underway. Possession with Stuttgart and Assignon. We might just about have reached half time here if Stuttgart had got a chance to make one opportunity. In fact, it's Bremen who were on the break. Down the middle, over the halfway line, right hand side. Bit of space for Puertas. Puertas with a low cross. Zagadou has to turn it behind for a corner. It looks like the referee's going to allow this corner to be taken. We're over the 2 minutes. Well over the 2 minutes, in fact. Cameron Puertas has gone across to take this right-footed. Puertas towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It's headed up in the air and the keeper comes to claim. And there is the half-time whistle, blown by Christian Dingert. 19th minute goal by the Dane. Jens Stager is the difference. And as it stands, Stuttgart will not be heading back in to the top 4. Werder Bremen taking a massive step to safety at half-time here at the MHP Arena in the Bundesliga. It's Stuttgart 0, Werder Bremen 1. Welcome back, everybody, to the MHP Arena in Stuttgart. We are just about ready to get underway. Bundesliga game week 31 action between Stuttgart and Werder Bremen. Half-time score here: Stuttgart 0, Werder Bremen 1. A 19th minute goal by Jens Steiger is the difference between the two sides. We are going to see a half-time change here. Sebastian Hoeneß is just going to change things around a little bit, and it's going to be the number 3, Ramon Hendricks, the Dutchman, who is on, and he replaces number 23, Dan Axel Zagadou. Stuttgart get us underway, defending the goal away to our right-hand side. And a foul immediately on the halfway line, committed by Jens Steiger. Committed on Jens Steiger, sorry, by Bilal El-Khanous, and a free kick to Die Verderama, who played well in that first half. Just about to serve the lead. Best chance for Stuttgart was the Bilal El-Khanous header, which was saved by Mio Backhouse. Ramon Hendricks on, the 24-year-old, replacing Zagadou at half-time. Started in all but 2 of Stuttgart's Bundesliga games this season. So Sebastian Hoeneß not taking any time in making the changes here. Stuttgart try to get back into this and back into the top 4 places. Over on the right hand side, ball is with Bremen. Throw and given to the visitors. In fact, a free kick the referee's award. The referee, Christian Dingert. Koulibaly just rolls it back to Backhouse. Backhouse clears long and left-footed up towards Schmidt. Kept alive well by Bremen. Left-hand side, Milosevic. Milosevic wants to throw in, gets it. Asenyon thought might have been his, but the referee has sided with the visitors. Taken back towards Koulibaly. He just drops it into Nicholas Stark. And then a foul. El-Khanous is penalised again for the second time already in this half. A little bit scrappy here, early parts of the second half. Mittelstadt this time has gone down under the challenge from Jens Steiger. It was a challenge from behind from the Dane. It is a free kick. Stuttgart have taken it quickly. We've played 3.5 minutes. There's not been much action here apart from the two teams fouling each other down by this touchline. Be nothing here. The shadow from the main stand has crept round about halfway across the pitch now. Long ball forward for El-Khanous to challenge. Tries to get in front of Sugawara, can't do so. Throw into Werder Bremen. Sugawara, the man with the assist for that first half goal. Little pull back that Jens Steiger swept into the far corner. Jacques wins the header for Stuttgart. Still struggling to put a string of passes together here. This time Löwling has to hurry back. And a chance for Assignon to drive down the right-hand side for Stuttgart. Kemmer Andres onto Mittelstadt. Elkanus and Löwling look like they've swapped wings here in this second half. Elkanus out on the left-hand side, and Löwling has gone across to the opposite wing. Kemmer Andres is well challenged, but it's won back by Assignon. Out wide to Löwling. Ball with Lucas Jacques, 30 yards from goal. Left-hand side, Mittelstadt. Out wide is Elkanus. Corner of the penalty area. Elkanus thinks about the shot. Gets the shot in, but drags it. He's always just going a yard wide of the left-hand post. There was a little deflection on it. There was not. And it is a goal kick to Werder Bremen, who have negotiated the opening 6 minutes of this second half pretty comfortably. The green flags still waving away to that far right-hand corner. There's a selection of flags waving behind the goal to our left-hand side. The goal that Stuttgart are defending. Flag has gone up down in front of us against Cameron Puertas. A little bit sloppy, offside straight from the goal kick, the Spaniard. Stuttgart take the free kick square and in the end have to go back to the goalkeeper Nubel. Nubel just rolls it out to the edge of his penalty area, goes long. It's a poor ball from Nubel, far too easy there for Senelinen to pick up for Werder Bremen. His ball forward just gets away from Cameron Puertas. Mittelstadt, who wears, he's just a good old-fashioned left-back, is Maximilian Mittelstadt, but he does wear number 7. Bremen have to go back to the goalkeeper through Amos Piper. He clears up the line. That's a better pass out. Puertas has it. And Puertas just plays the ball off Mittelstadt and wins a throw-in for Bremen down this right-hand side in front of the Stuttgart technical area. Throw-in taken towards Schmidt. Up in the air, challenged by Elkanus. Kemmer Andres then wins it. Olivier Denan helps it forward towards Milosevic. No foul, as the Serb thought he was being held by Lucas Jacques. Mittelstadt can come forward, left-hand side. Plays the ball off Cameron Puertas. Throw in to Stuttgart. Angelo Stiller. Square to Jacques. A long ball forward in the direction of Dennis Undav. Undav, who hasn't had much change today, out of Stark and Piper and Koulibaly. It's won back by Werder Bremen, brought away by Olivier Denan. Looks for Milosevic. Milosevic stepped out. Schmidt and Milosevic not quite on the same page there. And a long ball forward by Ramon Hendricks. It was a poor pass. And it's all the way through to the goalkeeper, Mia Backhouse. 9 minutes on the clock. Stuttgart 0, Werder Bremen 1. Stuttgart dominated this game earlier in the season, the game in Bremen. 2 goals in each half that afternoon. Saw Stuttgart win comfortably 4-0 But they're not having it all their own way so far here at the MHP. Bremen with something to hold on to. Long ball forward, easily defended by Nicholas Stark. Two players slip as the ball drops 40 yards from goal. Stuttgart have it Mittelstadt. Left of centre, drives between a couple of players. Sugawara wins it back, drops to Undav. Undav's gone for the dink. Defender's got a head on it, and it's going to loop high in the sky and land on the roof of the net. Amos Piper was the defender. It was an ambitious effort from Undav to go for the 25-yard dink. It's going to be a corner kick to Stuttgart. It's going to be their 6th of the game. Elkanus in towards the near post, headed up in the air by a Bremen defender, Milosevic it was, and then Mio Backhouse under pressure from Kema Andres has come to the edge of his 6-yard box, claimed the ball and then just throws it out of play as Olivier Deman has stayed down in the 6-yard area. I think maybe Backhouse just landed on the toes of Olivier Deman. So we're back underway pretty quickly. I can see more substitutes being prepared by Sebastian Hoeneß and his coaching team down in the technical area beneath us. Can't afford to let the grass grow under their feet this afternoon. Stuttgart 1-0 down. Angelo Stiller's gone down holding his face, but he's back up on his feet. Free kick in the centre circle. And we're going to see these changes now. Chris Furyk is going to come on, wearing number 10. Lorenz Assignon is one of the substitutes. And the second one is going to be Thiago Thomas. And Thiago Thomas will be replaced by trying to work out who that is that came on. It's Emedin Demirovic. So Demirovic is on, the man who represents Bosnia-Herzegovina. And Chris Furyk was a goal scorer in Stuttgart's last home game here against Hamburg. Demirovic, who very often leads the line, for Stuttgart, is a traditional number 9 in that sense. Just have 11 Bundesliga goals in 21 appearances, so Demirovic is a 1-in-2 man. Stuttgart hoping that it's his turn this afternoon. Stuttgart have alternated win-losses in the last 8 games. So are due a win, having lost last time out to Bayern Munich 4-2. Thiago Thomas didn't really get into this afternoon, the young Portuguese. See what difference Demirovic can make. Chris Furyk, who's a constant thorn. Assignon this afternoon, who was employed a little bit further forward. Didn't quite work out really. Long ball forward. Shooting chance for Furyk. Into the action pretty quickly. He's retrieved the ball over on the right-hand side. Cross into the penalty area towards Demirovic. Helped away by Amos Piper. And Amos Piper's now gone to ground, holding his left shin. Demirovic is trying to encourage him back to his feet. We're about to enter the stage of play now where the Werder Bremen players are just going to take turns becoming suddenly injured as they try to manage the clock in the final 31 minutes here. Stuttgart have a throw-in, level with a penalty spot, left-hand side. about to be launched in by Ramon Hendricks. Headed up in the air. Keeper thought about coming, then stops, then comes again. The ball bounced on the edge of the 6-yard box, and eventually it's taken by Backhouse. He was throwing it out. Bremen on the quick break, then decide against it and just keep hold of possession. Koulibaly is fouled by Demirovic with his enthusiasm to make an impact on the game was flattened. Karim Koulibaly, just 18 years of age. Bright future ahead of him. 25 Bundesliga appearances in his first season here with Werder Bremen. Chance for Angelo Stiller. Got some time and space. Looks for a ball to the back post. El Khanous takes it down in the penalty area. Left to centre. Cross comes in. Header! Goal! Demirovic has been on the pitch for 4 minutes. We said he was a 1-2 man. Ermedin Demirovic is heading Stuttgart level here on the hour. It's a nice little clipped ball in from Bilal El Khanous. And Demirovic just leaning back, held the defender off. About 8 yards out. Gets a firm header on it. Keeper's got nowhere near that, Mio Backhouse. Stuttgart have dragged themselves level with half an hour to go. Can they find a winner and fire themselves back into the Champions League spots? 61 on the clock here at the MHP. Stuttgart 1, Werder Bremen 1. 10th Bundesliga goal of the season for Ermedin Demirovic. And we've got a new ball game here at the MHP. Sebastian Hoeneß's change making instant impact for the Swabians, who've levelled it up here with 30 to go. Stuttgart, renewed vigour, come forward with Demirovic. Dropped off to Kema Andres and out to El Khanous. Ball prodded away by Bremen. Bremen have just struggled to retain possession in this second half. Chris Führig does just that. Drops it into Mittelstadt. And then Kema Andres with a big sweeping ball out to the right hand side. And Jamie Löweling. Barely seen Löweling in the second half. Agricultural tackle on that left hand side from De Man, and the cross from Löweling. Wants a corner. I think he's going to get one though. The ball's landed on the roof of the net. It's going to be a goal kick to Werder Bremen. Oh no, it is a corner. I think the assistant has eventually intervened. He's had that cross from Löweling, took a nick off a Bremen defender. Scarves waving above the heads of these Stuttgart fans. Bremen are about to make a couple of changes, but only after this corner kick, which Mittelstadt swings in. It's going to drop to the edge of the box. Chance for Führig. Turns away from his defender. Führig with a cross. Oh, it's beaten everybody. 6 Stuttgart shirts lined up across the 6-yard box. And not one of them took a gamble on that ball in from the substitute Chris Führig. Substitutions for Werder Bremen. Two changes look like Daniel Tune's going to make. Jovan Milosevic is going to go off. And the other change is Nicholas Stark, the defender, which is a little bit of a surprise. So Jovan Milosevic and Nicholas Stark go off. And they're going to be replaced by Wober is one who's coming on. And the other substitute is Justin Njinma. So wearing number 11, Justin Njinma. So a shot comes in from the edge of the box by Stuttgart. It's cleared away. And wearing number 39, it's the Austrian Maximilian Wöber, on loan from Leeds United, is on. Stuttgart attack, right hand side. Löwelin, low cross. Scooped up in the air by a defender, slightly accidentally. That was a first touch from Wöber, and then he was helped out by Senny Leanin, who headed it back to his own goalkeeper. Stuttgart have slowly ground away here at Bremen in this second half. They've got 24 minutes to try and find a winner here in the Stuttgart sunshine. Ball is at the feet of Alexander Nubel, the goalkeeper. 20 yards outside his own penalty area. Long, right-footed. Challenged by Demirovic. It's won in the air, though, by Amos Piper. Mittelstadt gives it to Furyk, left-hand side. Goes infield to Hendricks. Moved on to Löwelin on the right-hand side. Lucas Jacquet. Stuttgart in the centre circle. All clipped forward, won in the air by Senny Leanin. Hendricks. Moved on to Mittelstadt. Bremen this time do a little bit better, just hold their ground, send Stuttgart back to the goalkeeper. And just briefly lets the ball roll under his foot there, did Alex Nubel. Didn't have enough purchase on it to reach the goal, but just took his eye off it. And then a long ball forward aimed at Demirovic is overhit, and that will take two bounces and go through to back out. 22 minutes to play here. Bremen, rare attack, substitute, and Njinma does well. Gets inside one defender, then runs down the outside and is fouled. It's Justin Njinma. Mittelstadt slid in, and Njinma was just a little bit too quick. Good introduction from Justin Njinma. It's not a free kick, actually. The referee's given the throw in. Looked like a foul to me. Anyway, Sugawara launches the throw in long towards the near post and straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. So a little bit wasteful that from Werder Bremen. I was convinced Mittelstadt had fouled Njinma. Must have got a little touch on the ball though. Mittelstadt is in possession. Goes across to Lucas Jacquet. Löweling. Löweling turns away, keeps possession. Kemmer Andres comes out to this left-hand side. Furyk has Mittelstadt wide. Furyk uses Mittelstadt, pulled back towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Sliding challenge from Jens Stagger. And the foul this time on Justin Njinma is given. About 10 yards inside his own half. And a free kick to Bremen as we enter the last 20 minutes of regulation here at the MHP. Stuttgart 1, Werder Bremen 1. Koulibaly goes round the outside of his man and attacks over the halfway line for Bremen. He's got support as well. From Puertas, ball at the penalty area, chance! Oh, what a save! Huge chance at the back post for Jens Stagger. It's only 4 yards out. He sent it straight at the keeper. It's a good save from Nubel. He should never have been given the chance. And at the other end, Stuttgart are on the attack. Löweling, low ball in, cleared away by Vober. Very nearly a sliding doors moment there for both sides. Jens Stagger's got to score. Stuttgart have it, 35 yards out, right hand side. Kemmer Andres just bounces it back. Furyk's going to run at his defender. Furyk, low cross in, cleared away. Amos Piper at the near post. Stuttgart going to get a corner kick here. Ninth corner of the game for Stuttgart. It's going to be taken right-footed by Chris Furyk on this left-hand side. It's taken short. Bremen haven't really organised themselves yet. Chance for Furyk. Cross towards the back post. Headed away by Cameron Puertas, who's back helping his defence out. But it's going to be a throw-in to Stuttgart, taken quickly. 25 yards out, central area. Switched wide to El Canouse. El Canouse, but low ball edge of the box to Kemmer Andres. Again, he just bounces it back out. Mittelstadt. El Canouse now has got time to maybe have Runner and Njinma. El Canouse into the penalty area. El Canouse, and it's well defended again. Sliding challenge at the near post by Jens Stagger. Been all action this afternoon as the Danish captain for Werder Bremen. It's another corner for Stuttgart. Into double figures on the corner count. And again, El Canouse, this time right arm in the air is the signal. Low ball in, flicked on at the near post. Demirovic. Cleared away by Lennon. Helped back in. Diving header this time by Piper. Won back by El Canouse on the half turn. Dennis Undav tries to get away from a Bremen defender, can't do so. And Bremen can break. Here's a little bit of space. Chance for Bremen. Down the middle, or not taking it with him. It's Cameron Puertas. If he'd taken that in his stride, would have been one-on-one with the Stuttgart goalkeeper, but couldn't do it. This game's really opening up now. El Canouse. To Kemmer Andres. Wide left to Chris Furyk. Towards the corner of the penalty area. Back to Kemmer Andres. He's into the box. Stands the cross up. Demirovic was poised to head it in. But Maximilian Vober, the Austrian, just stretched every sinew. Clears the header away. It is another corner kick for Stuttgart. This one's on the far side, the right-hand side. Stuttgart probing for a second goal as they look to take the lead for the first time this afternoon. Again, the flags and the scarves twirl above the heads of the Stuttgart supporters. Corner kick left-hand side. Mittelstadt will swing it in. Keeper comes, then stays at home. And a foul is given as the Bremen defender goes down. Olivier Deman, the Belgian, is the man who stayed down. Was just being climbed on by Lucas Jacques at the back post. Just seeing a replay of that Jan Stagger opportunity. Defender in the middle, Mittelstadt misses it. And Jens Stagger can't quite react quick enough. I mean, he's got enough on the ball and he's only 4 yards out. Oh, he'll be disappointed, will Jens Stagger, not to have scored a second goal of the afternoon. Into the final 14 minutes here. Deadlocked at 1-1, Stuttgart-Werder Bremen. Stuttgart in possession. Far side, 10 yards inside their own half. Lucas Jacques. Ramon Hendricks has gone for the long ball to Furyk. Has found Furyk. Mittelstadt is coming to join him. Furyk's gone in field. Furyk tries to play in Undav. One on that far side by Koulibaly. Bremen just hack it clear. Back into the Stuttgart half. Picked up again by Ramon Hendricks. A lot of Stuttgart's work is coming down this left-hand side. And that's an awful ball from Bilal Elkanous, who had the overlapping run of Dennis Undav. But it's just run away for a goal kick to Werder Bremen. 68% possession so far for Stuttgart in this one. 15 shots, 3 on target. 8 shots, 3 on target. So Bremen are level in that respect, and they're level in the game too. Changes here for Stuttgart. Jamie Löweling is off. Really seen much of him today, disappointing. Löweling is replaced by Buonini. Badruddin Buonini, the Algerian, wears number 27. He comes on for the final 12 minutes or so. Yellow card for the Bremen goalkeeper for time wasting. That is the first yellow card of the afternoon. Bremen have a chance, a rare chance to come forward. Ball in the penalty area. Shooting chance, edge of the box. It's passed left-footed by Senna Linen. He just tried to shape it side-footed into the bottom corner. Might have been better off smashing it, as it went pretty tamely wide of the right-hand post of Alex Nubel. Bremen not got forward too much in this second half. Badruddin Buonini, the substitute. Just 21 years of age. Signed from Nice for 15 million euros. The back end of the last summer transfer window. This is his 14th appearance in the Bundesliga this season. Stuttgart pushing for this winner. Mittelstadt. Out to Furyk. Furyk's definitely made a difference since his introduction. Chris Furyk back to Bilal El-Khanous. Cross towards the back post. It's played across. It's hit two defenders. Pinball in the Bremen 6-yard box. Final touches off Koulibaly, I think. It's going to be a corner kick. It's a 12th corner. Stuttgart. And a chance for Buonini to get on the action as he prepares to swing this in left-footed. Referee just having a conversation there with Maximilian Wober, the substitute. Corner taken, cleared away by Bremen. No foul as a Bremen defender went down, and then the decision is given the other way, and that's poor from, I think it's Cameron Puertas, who just looks like he lost his temper there. He wanted the free kick, didn't get one, and as a direct result he's just gone and fouled Dennis Undav. It's a foolish decision from Cameron Puertas. This is going to be a free kick to Stuttgart, and it's about 19 yards out. It's right of centre. Will benefit a left footer, and I'm sure Bilal El-Khanous will be eyeing this one up. Chris Furyk is there with him. Backhouse is currently orchestrating a, looks like a 5-man wall for the visitors. It's 4 men, and then there's Angelo Stiller and a Bremen defender. They're both about a yard away from the main wall. But this is going to be El-Khanous for the shot. Good save. Sends it towards the far right-hand corner. In fact, it's Buonini who's had the strike, not El-Khanous. Saved by Backhouse. Corner kick. El-Khanous, left-hand side. Right-footed, in it comes. Headed away, good defending. Amos Piper with a header. And the referee gives a free kick. He's penalised Demirovic for a foul. It's a decent shape on that free kick from Badruddin Buonini, but didn't really have the pace on the ball to trouble Mia Backhouse too much. You had to just turn it away towards the far corner flag. Substitution for Werder Bremen. The captain and goal scorer Jens Stager is going off, and he's replaced by the number 7 Samuel Mbangula. Belgium is on. Seven minutes to go, and Bremen hold on for a precious point here. Stuttgart will be desperate to get this winner. Emedin Demirovic is having a one-way conversation with Amos Piper at the moment. Amos Piper's gone to ground, won a free kick. Demirovic unimpressed, but it is a free kick to Bremen, which Backhouse has come out of his penalty area to launch long. Bit of a funny sideways header from the Stuttgart defender. Kemmer Andres completes the clearance. Coming together by Demirovic. It wasn't Piper this time though. I think it was Wober who's fouled Demirovic. It was. Free kick is in the centre circle for Stuttgart. 6.5 to play. 1-1. All back with Ramon Hendricks. Stuttgart's defence has looked a little bit more sturdy since Hendricks came on for Zagadou in the first half. And Furyk drives towards the corner of the box. Furyk into the penalty area. Turn, an instant shot from El-Khanous is blocked by the Bremen defender. Mbangula challenges. Won the challenge, and Jacques has gone down. Quickly back to his feet though, Jacques, knowing that time is a constraint here for Stuttgart. Stiller out to that far wing for Buonini. Buonini looking to get the ball back on his left foot over on that right hand side. Ball played down the channel, looking for the run of Demirovic. Sliding challenge from Wöber. Wöber's defended well since his introduction too. Chris Furyk tries to get away down this left hand side from Jinma. Furyk edge of the penalty area. Andres might shoot, does so, blocked. Comes back to Kemmer Andres. Out to this left hand side and Mittelstadt. Mittelstadt cross is blocked by the substitute Justin Njinma. Throw in, level with the edge of the penalty area. Stuttgart into the final 5 minutes. It's going to be launched long by the long throw man, Ramon Hendricks. In towards the penalty spot. Good header in the air. Well, not a good header. Amos Piper got first contact on it. Just ballooned up in the air back towards his own goalkeeper. And Backhouse was able to come and claim unchallenged. Cleared away long by Backhouse. Header won by Jacques. Demirovic has gone down on the far side. Has collided with the assistant over there too, so the assistant's gone down. Everybody is up on the feet. Throw into Bremen is the answer. Long left-footed clearance by Koulibaly. Maybe a chance for Bremen to mount an attack down this right-hand side. Here's a good ball from the man in Jinma. Crossing opportunity. Oh, it's evaded everybody. Bremen had men in the box there. Mbangula couldn't get there. Neither could Romano Schmidt. Stuttgart bring it away. Loads of space on that right-hand side. Buonini. Oh, Buonini's overran it. Heavy touch. Ran into the Bremen defender. And here goes Mbangula. Down the left-hand side. Faced up by Ramon Hendricks. Square ball. Bremen have it. Cross towards the back post. And the acrobatic volley is attempted by Maximilian Wöber, who made an 80-yard lung-busting run forwards and has made absolutely no contact with the bicycle kick. And it's a goal kick to Stuttgart. 2 minutes to play. Stuttgart frantically trying to find a winner here at the MHP. 1-1. Stuttgart and Bremen. Right hand side, Buonini comes in field. Finds Jacques. Jacques switches it to Furyk. Furyk towards the left hand edge of the penalty area. Left footed cross towards the back post. Demirovic tipped over the crossbar by Backhouse. Demirovic, the man who got the equaliser for Stuttgart. Header maybe would have just dropped either onto the crossbar or just underneath it, so the keeper helped it over the top. Corner kick far side, taken short by Buonini. Buonini gets it back now, a little bit of quality from him, and he's absolutely overhit that by a solid 20 yards. Wasted opportunity from Badruddin Buonini. And Sebastian Hoeneß will make his last roll of the dice here, as Kemmer Andres will be replaced. And Kemmer Andres will be replaced by the number 28, the Dane Nicholas Narty. Into the final minute of the 90. Piper wins the header, sends the ball up the line, where Mittelstadt can only put it out for a throw into Bremen. This is where Bremen want to be. Sugawara prepares to take the throw in. It's about 30 yards up the touchline, right hand side for the visitors. Sugawara not in a rush to take it, does so eventually. Stuttgart win a couple of headers before Furyk volleys clear. Piper, header for Bremen. Sugawara tries to win it, can't do so. Stuttgart can bring it forward. Chris Furyk, left hand side, steps away from one man, plays a good ball into the middle. Stuttgart have got men over right hand side. Buonini, left footed cross, back post, headed away by Piper. It's going to be picked up by Chris Furyk. Furyk, edge of the penalty area, in by Stiller. Stuttgart can't fashion a shooting opportunity. Crossing from Furyk, keeper comes, gets the punch. We are into 4 minutes of stoppage time here. Stuttgart pressing for a winner. But now Bremen can break. Mbangula can't get round his defender. Poor play from him. Good defending from Luke Jacques. Will Bremen have it back? Ball played down the right-hand channel for Sugawara, who just chugs off towards the corner flag. Recycles the ball, keeps hold of it. Puertes, Sugawara, Puertes. Oh, poor ball from Puertes though, can't afford to give that away. Breaks on, it's over, hit pass. Keeper will get there first. From back out. Minute and a half of the 4 gone. Long ball forward for Bremen. Bremen have had a go in the last few minutes too. Neither side going to die wondering here. Jacques. Narty gets his first touch. Out to the right hand side, and Buonini with a little chop, good bit of skill, tries to get around 2 defenders into the penalty area. It's well defended over there by Olivier Deman. Bremen threatened to lose it on the edge of their own penalty area. They've just put it out for a throw in. Stuttgart on the attack. Dennis Undav, Chris Furyk, 90 seconds to play. Furyk, Undav, left of centre, corner of the penalty area. Not where he wants to be. Mittelstadt, round the corner. This is where Undav wants to be. Shot is blocked, breaks on for Bremen. It's brought away by Jinma. Left hand side, Mbangula. Running at his defender, step over, still into the penalty area. 2 players collide, everyone goes down. Bremen forward stays down, referee waves play on. Stuttgart attack into the final minute. Chris Furyk goes outside one man, steps in field, slaloms his way through, edge of the penalty area. Narty has support from Buonini, cross comes in. Oh, Piper waves the leg at it. Smashed clear by Vober. And with 30 seconds left, we're going to see a little change here. It was just a collision in that penalty area. Cameron Puertes, it was. Romano Schmidt is going to make way here with 20 seconds left. Romano Schmidt is replaced by Salim Musa. Purely a little time wasted exercise, I think, from Daniel Thune. Stuttgart have one last opportunity to put this in the box. Mittelstadt to Schmidt. Furyk twists and turns and passes to Mittelstadt, who didn't read it. And the ball will roll away for a goal kick to Werder Bremen, and that might be that, you know. We're 20 seconds over the 4 minutes. Sebastian Hoeneß, hands on his knees in his technical area. Disappointed with what he's seen out of his team this afternoon. Mio Backhouse prepares to take this goal kick. Goes long and the referee blows the final whistle here. It is all square at the MHP. The first half goal from Jens Stagger gave Werder Bremen the lead. It was cancelled out by substitute Emedin Demirovic in the second half. But a point apiece both teams will have to settle for here in Stuttgart. It's finished. Stuttgart 1, Werder Bremen 1.